Oh, look at it. Oh, look at it. What's going on, good people? If you've been following me on Instagram, Game from the Gamers, you guys know that I am a Pro Controller fiend, man. Back in the PS4 days, I got into the back buttons, and I've been hooked ever since. So this year, when the PS5 became available to me, I wanted to have a real Pro Controller because the back buttons was not available on PS5. That was a PS4 thing. So it was time to upgrade. So I couldn't decide between AIM and SCUF. So I went with AIM first, and then I actually got in line for a SCUF Reflex. Look at it. And these are in high demand right now. So I went ahead, man, I just went ahead and got it too. And I just made some subtle differences so that I didn't have two basically Pro controllers. And that one difference for me was just the mouse click buttons. So this is gonna be my shooter because the Reflex FPS version is not available yet. I didn't get the mouse click triggers for this, but that's cool because when I'm playing my action adventure games, I'll be able to have the adaptive triggers and the feedback on them. So I made that slight difference in my purchase, and I got both of them. So I thought I'd do a quick comparison video. Not really a comparison video, just, mostly just sharing my experiences with it. First controller I got was the AIM controller. The designs on the website are amazing. I love what they have available. The controller feels great. This one actually feels really, really heavy in comparison to this one. This feels pretty light. I'd be curious to see how much they actually do weigh in comparison, but this one feels like really hefty. The paddles on this guy, you'll notice one is missing, okay? So my only feedback for those worried about the AIM paddles, if you look at them and say, man, I'm not really sure, do those hold up? In my experience, mine did not. I've watched plenty of videos where people haven't had that same complaint, but for me, within my first month of owning it, this paddle here began to feel weird, and then eventually it broke off. And I actually have it here to show you. It broke down off the base part of it. I was gonna put a little glue on it. That's why you see that while I get a replacement just to see if I can make it work. It didn't work. So that paddle broke off right in here, and then I wasn't able to press, as you can see, the button in there, which is a bummer because I actually like the feel of this controller, love this design, but the paddles I think is gonna be a big issue. For those of you who are heavy-handed, you'll see that has a lot of give to it, those paddles. Top ones don't have as much give. You can see here, they don't have as much give. So I like the top ones. The bottom ones though, design-wise, not my favorite. But a great controller from a design point. This one is customized. So I was able to put a controller together and get it shipped to me in about a month and a half. When you do customs, they take a little bit longer. So this one, they put this together, they emailed me during the process to let me know what they had and what they didn't have. With COVID going on, things have become really, really scarce as far as supplies. So, they didn't have everything I wanted, but I was able to make some adjustments and get a clean controller. I went with the blue accent because the controller lights up blue. And I thought that'd be dope. It looks dope, man. Once you power it on and everything, it looks dope. I wonder if I can power it on from down here. Can I do it? Yeah, you see that blue? That sexiness with the blue? The blue on blue? Come on, yo. So that was the AIM controller, man. Minus the little mishap here, which I'm not too worried about because they do have a lifetime warranty on these controllers. And the first 90 days, shipping is free. After that 90 days, though, you have to pay for shipping, but parts and labor, as long as it falls under the realm of what's covered, it's free parts and labor. So customized controllers, a little bit more expensive. You're looking at, I think this one was $340 originally, $340 US, but there's AIM discount codes everywhere. So I was able to get this down to $224 with my discount code. I don't remember the one I used. Search them up, they're everywhere. But that's my review on that, man. Ooh, nice. All right, so then we have the SCUF, man. Wasn't even gonna buy you, but I got in line for it, so I had to. Absolutely had to. As far as feel, man, it feels great. The sticks here are a little smaller than I thought they were gonna be. I don't know if that's a bad thing, necessarily. So far it hasn't proven to be bad, but this is not my shooter gaming controller, so I'm a lot less critical on it. It has the adaptive triggers on it, which is nice. For playing my Horizon Forbidden West, has been great. So the one huge difference, other than the sticks, of course, they have different designs, right? And I like using the elevated right stick, right? But the paddles, right? Paddles are obviously very, very different. Very, very different. And what I like about these are the hard plastic. You see the hard plastic? These are not gonna give when I press these. You see that? See that? Do you see it? So these don't really give like the aim controller paddles. They still cover a good amount of distance, right? To put this over here, but the design with the hard plastic, it just feels a lot better. It's an instant click, right? They're not sensitive, right? Neither controller is overly sensitive on the paddles, which is great. It's just that give, man. It's that give. That bugs me. That bugs me a lot in terms of trying to reload or switch weapons or whatever you map this to. I wouldn't suggest mapping these to jump or crouch, but that's just me because of it's not instantaneous. It's like a little delay on it. But with these, great, right? With the reflex, you get multiple profiles, right? So you have this button here on the back and you can switch through profiles. And what's dope about that is I can map for multiple games, right? So right now I'm playing Dying Light and Horizon Forbidden West. I can map those totally different. And I do. I map them a little bit different for each game. And that makes it easy to switch over. Whereas with the aim, you do have to hook the controller up and remap for every instance that you want to have a different profile. So I thought this was amazing to have. The SCUF controllers, man, innovation at its best, in my opinion. A lot of cool things, a lot of cool features, even just from like switching out the thumbsticks, like how it's done. It's really cool. Now, these don't have the same warranty as the aim controllers. Ignore my onions and garlic in the back here. These don't have the same warranty, whereas this one is a lifetime warranty. This is a 6-month warranty. And I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's probably because these just work, man. Like, these don't have issues. If you search the Reddit subreddits and all of that, man, AIM, you get a lot of people dogging on AIM. Now, I don't think they're a terrible company, but just expect some things here and there that you might not like. Between the process of getting it to just the overall design and you know, they're a European company, so getting the controller itself was a little bit of a long wait and a hassle, but I mean, it's just, man, SCUF is just, it's killing it. I mean, look at this thing. And honestly, shout out to SCUF, man, because the way they did their purchasing online, it was similar to the PS5, but they got you in and out of there really quick. So that was nice. If you want one of these, you are gonna have to do that wait in line, you know, get the email. When it's your time to purchase, you got 30 minutes, you're gonna have to do that whole ordeal. But definitely worth it, man. It's a great controller, feels great. So yeah, that's my opinion on both controllers. If I had to choose one, definitely go with the SCUF. If you got the patience to wait for one right now, go with the SCUF. If you're a PC gamer, you got nothing really to wait on, but for the PS5 players, getting that reflex, you gotta wait. Nothing necessarily wrong with the aim controllers. If this is your speed, it's your speed. Just for me, I think this has very particular uses, and The paddles make it so that it's a little goofy, but overall, great controllers. Happy with my purchases. Look at my babies. Look at my babies. Comment your thoughts below. Let me know if you have any questions about my experience with it, and I'll get up with you guys.